Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Onyx here, GoingFullNerd, and I finally finished watching Godzilla, the anime on Netflix. So, Netflix is really trying to step up and smash the game when it comes to new programming and original programming, alright? Some of it's good, some of it's bad, and overall, they're doing their best to try to draw in subscribers, alright? Now, I'm an old school Godzilla fan, and I've seen many takes on the King of Monsters. Some I loved. Let's talk old school Godzilla versus Mothra, Godzilla versus pretty much anything. Even the old Godzilla versus King Kong joint was a classic in my heart. And then there's some that I just couldn't stomach. Diddy Soundtrack was just a little too much. I mean, come to me. Come on now. No. So now we got an anime envisioning of the Godzilla legacy. Alright. Ultimately, I'm not really super impressed with it. It wasn't bad. It wasn't super good either. But it didn't have me jumping for joy like the old school live action films with the guy in the rubber suit going through the, city. That's my thing. So, the futuristic tone of this, it felt like a whole different other film. I mean, the premise, people were run off of Earth by the monsters. They travel around the galaxy with an alien race. And okay, let's go there. But maybe it's my connection to the old school. But, the aliens, the technology, I didn't recognize any kind of connection to the original Godzilla films. Even the look of Godzilla was more like the movies than it was the old school. And it's understandable since so many production companies have touched this character since its creation. And being that the anime was made by Toho Animation, from Japan, I was expecting a whole heck of a lot more. So, I had a couple of positives. Clean anime style, mixed with digital imagery, kind of cool. Godzilla was all digital, the animation laid on top of it, not too bad. The storyline, I understood it. It followed a good cohesive thing, didn't have a lot of extra, didn't really dig so much into a lot of the whys, but it was cohesive. It was straight. You could follow it. Negatives. Dry voice acting. I know this was an English dub from a Japanese movie and stuff gets lost in the translation. I even looked at the closed captioning, which was way off from the English words, so it really had me like, and it was real dry acting. I mean, it was no emotion. You had the no, you had all that stuff, but I could dig it. And then the stereotypical anime soundtrack. Like, really, it was so much like Robotech music. If you remember the old Robotech saga, dun, 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 stuff that we used to watch in the afternoons for cats my age, it was just, it was just so stereotypical. And it was like, really? So, what do I give the Godzilla Planet of the Monsters Part 1, Episode 1 on Netflix? Well, pretty much dry attempt at getting new interest in an old school character. It gets a 2 out of 5. This is not a standalone film. Okay? It's set up to have a Part 2. And obviously, the next part really has to be over the top. I mean, this one was so predictable. It's crazy. And they have to do something way better for me to give it a better rating. Oh, and even after all that, they have an after credit scene. Yeah. If you're bored, go ahead, check it out. But anyway, that's what your boy thinks of a Godzilla Planet of the Monsters. It's a big, it's a 2. It's a straight 2. And that's stretching it. Really just stretching it. But anyway, peace. This is your boy Onyx. Remember, like, share, subscribe. Check out my new videos on GoingFullNerd.com, or you can check the YouTube channel GoingFullNerd, and you can follow me and me and my flipping mouth on Twitter, which is at Onyx1969. You can pretty much see it right here. That's my Twitter handle. Peace, and I'm out of here.